Hey guys, and welcome to week 16. Happy Family Day in the middle of summer. You'll remember that last week we were talking about do not be anxious about anything. And the week before that, we were talking about rejoicing in the Lord because he's so close. And now we're finishing off these three key verses from Philippians 4. Listen to this. And the peace of God from verse 7, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Now, have you ever noticed that you only feel at peace when you're safe? Some people get security systems, some people get guard dogs, and my neighbor Bob has a great sign in his garage that says, "There's nothing in this house that's worth dying for." Protected by Smith & Wesson. I think people get the point when they come there. And during COVID now, people have gone to security guards, checking everything, checking temperatures at the door, and all this seems to help. But look at verse 7 again. The peace of God will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Guard is the Greek word phroureo, and it's a military term. It means to mount a guard as a sentinel, or literally to protect, like with a garrison. And it's the idea of being surrounded by guards in a castle with a moat, making you feel safe and secure, that kind of peace. Martin Luther wrote about this hundreds of years ago in song. What a mighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing, our helper he amid the flood of mortal ills prevailing. And St. Teresa of Avila wrote a book called The Inner Castle. It was about recognizing Jesus as entering into the inner castle of our soul, how Jesus guards it there, how we enter into Jesus' protective custody, basically. And we've talked about celebrating how close the Lord is, how we can cast off our cares. Now we celebrate this peace-filled castle. His kingdom is peace. Jesus is the ruling king, and he is the king of peace. Like Isaiah 9:7, of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. He will uphold it with justice and righteousness from this time on and forever. It's like VE Day. Remember that? Victory in Europe Day, which marked the formal unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany in May 7th, 1945. Everyone's celebrating. The war was over. The only problem was that many units hadn't heard yet. So in many areas, battles still raged. Yet the war was won, but battles continued. What a great example for us. The war is won. Now the battles are being cleaned up. Satan is a powerful but defeated enemy. We celebrate within the castle, under guard, under the peace of God, while battles still rage outside. Psalm 16 says it so well. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. See, we can rejoice, we can celebrate the peace of Christ's castle in our souls. He guards our souls with peace. Like Victory in Europe Day, we celebrate the unconditional surrender of the enemy. But be aware, there are still bullets flying around. There are still rogue units out there. There are still snipers hidden in the wings. So stay in Christ's protective care and be close to him and celebrate it. Will you guys stay in his protective care this week? I hope you will. And hope you all have a happy Family Day. Bless you.